The beat of drums was louder, the chanting and dancing more exuberant as the gay community marched at the annual Queer Pride Parade in the Indian capital this week. The reason? A recent landmark judgment by the Supreme Court, which declared privacy is a fundamental right that must protect, among other things, sexual orientation. Anjali Gopalan, founder of NAS Foundation, which is at the forefront of the legal battle for gay rights, says the judgment will have an important bearing when the Supreme Court reviews the archaic law called Section 377.
5 out of the 9 judges, because that was a 9-judge bench, actually questioned the validity of 377. So to me that's amazing. I feel a little easier after the privacy judgment.
Manak Matiani was heartened on hearing the top court say that some matters are not the business of the government.
And in this case, where it is consensual, where it is something that you are not doing to harm anybody else, it is a private matter and that you have the right to decide who you are, how you will live your life. That made us very hopeful.
There is opposition to gay rights from some Hindu, Muslim and Christian religious groups on the grounds of public morality. They say Indian society frowns upon homosexuality but have not reacted yet to the court ruling. The 156-year-old law, which makes gay sex punishable with up to 10 years in prison, is seldom enforced, and many belonging to the well-off, sections like Matiani, live openly as gays. But it exposes those less privileged to harassment. Pobir Hazara has found acceptance at the NAS Foundation where he works as a cook, but that is not the case in public spaces.
When I meet friends in a park on a holiday to relax, to have a drink, the police waves us away. They say you will create a nuisance and threaten to detain us if we don't leave.
Gopalan says the lack of rights has a range of serious implications for the community.
If someone from the LGBT community, for example, is raped, it's really difficult for them to go and register a case because Section 377 is in place, because they are not seen as part of society, right? So therefore, if we have a law which protects them, at least they have that recourse.
That is why Matiani says the parade was more than a celebration of gay pride.
It's important to remember that the march is still a protest. It is still, out there to say that, rights are not given to people.
That is what participants are hoping to get, legal protection for their sexual orientation, a right now taken for granted in most democratic countries. Anjana Pasricha for VOA News, New Delhi.